Kilo November. Alpha 4. Tango Romeo Sierra. Kilo Sugar, come again. Kilo Sugar 4 Bravo, please copy 2 Echo Alpha Zulu. Kilo Sugar Bravo, come again with your information. 1 Alpha, Alabama, thank you so much. This is Whiskey 7 Victor, go ahead.
All right, guys, we got field day, ARRL field day right here. Simple exchange. I believe, yeah, the exchange is the number of transmitters you have. And then one of these categories. I'm going to be 1D, D for home. And then it wants your ARRL section. My section is November Tango X-ray for North Texas. Let me see if I can, there should be, just go to Google and type what is my ARRL section. And it should be the first link here. Like I'm in Texas. And you can be either north, south, or west. And I'm in North Texas here. I want to see if I can make a few contacts here. My AC may kick on. It's almost 100 degrees outside. All right, this one is saying Whiskey 7 Victor. And I wrote this down somewhere because I know I'm going to forget it. 1 Delta, November Tango X-ray. Alright, so I wrote that down. I put it right in front of me so I can see it here. And I've lost my chat there.
Alpha, Delta, 5, Mike, Charlie, coming in.
He's going to give his class.
Alpha, Delta, 5, Mike, Charlie, coming in, please. Sorry, our noise has been up. Can you give me a section, please?
The West Valley Amateur Radio Club in Sun City, Arizona. And they just want that exchange. They don't want a signal report.
Oh, Roger, okay. And the class?
And we're using Hamrs to log. Hamrs has a template for field day so that you don't have a lot of information on the screen. Mr. QRZ there. right, I was trying to talk and I missed the Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. Please copy 2 Echo Alpha Zulu.
Roger, copy 1 Delta November Tango X-ray.
1 Delta November Tango X-ray. 173.
I think he said Echo Alpha. He said Echo Alpha Zulu. All right, he should be in Arizona somewhere. It says go now. All right, he said Echo Alpha Zulu. I'm assuming that's eastern Arizona. But I don't see a section for Arizona that says EAZ. Oh, he said 2 Echo Alpha Zulu. Okay, that makes sense. Well, let's go edit that. 2 Echo Alpha Zulu. All right, then we're just scrolling around the band listening. Trying to find someone calling CQ. I'm looking at the waterfall here. One Alpha, North Carolina. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. Sounds like he's hearing 2 stations. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. Negative. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. QSL. Kilo India 5. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. Roger. 1 Delta, November, Tango X-ray.
1 Delta. Thanks. N-O-4-O. Thank you.
All right, so there's the second one.
Sierra Alpha.
20 meters seems to be open for right now. I did a few FT8 contacts before I left to run some errands, but I don't have time to sit here for a couple of hours, so I'm going to do what I can. All right, I'm not hearing the person calling CQ there.
Hotel, thank you so much. I'm sorry, man. I'm losing my ability to speak. Thank you so much. 33. Alpha Charlie 9, Delta Zulu. Alpha Charlie 9, Delta Zulu. We are 2 Alpha November Charlie. 2 Alpha November Charlie. Yourself? We got 1 Alpha Indiana. Thank you so much. 73.
It's not giving us call sign.
Whiskey Station, please go ahead again. Whiskey Station, please go ahead again.
I'll give him a chance to send us call sign.
Heard. This is Whiskey 4, Bravo, Foxtrot, Bravo, Golden 2. November Station, please go ahead again.
Whiskey 4 Bravo something.
November 9 Station, please try again. You're calling the QSB, please repeat again. Station November 9, please. November 9, kilowatt, close golf yourself. Please, one more time, November 9, kilo golf. November 9, kilo golf, Charlie yourself. November 9, kilo golf, Charlie yourself.
QSL?
Roger that. We are 2 Alpha November Charlie. Yourself? Roger that. Thank you so much. 33.
If he would give his call sign, I could answer.
Kilo Mike 0 station. Kilo Foxtrot. Kilo Foxtrot 0 station.
Again, we're listening on 20 meters, trying to get some field day contacts.
We copy you 1 Delta Echo Sierra. Roger that. Thank you so much. What is the state is the Echo Sierra? We are 2 Alpha November Charlie. Do you copy? Thank you. You as well. 33. 54. Bravo. Foxtrot Bravo.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. We're running with the foot pedal today, so you don't hear the clicking sound.
Uniform X-ray. We are 2 Alpha November Charlie. Please copy 1 Bravo Whiskey India. Can you repeat your class and
This is in North Carolina, Mecklenburg Amateur Radio Society. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5 station.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. We are 2 Alpha November Charlie, yourself.
Roger, please copy 1 Delta, November Tango X-ray.
1 Delta, November, can you repeat your name, please?
November Tango X-ray, North Texas.
Roger that, North Texas. We are 2 Alpha November Charlie. Thank you so much. And
73. All right. I'm at 345, 347. I'm going to go back to the bottom of the band. 225 is where I start because I'm a general. I can see heavy, well, a strong signal out to the right there. Somebody's tuning up. Sometimes there's someone on 228. Somebody on 228, but I can't hear him. Somebody's on 14230, the SSTV frequency normally.
a kilowatt. KG0O. KG0.
There's something strong below it. I don't believe they do spotting for field day, so you just have to hunt around and find people.
Yep, got that. Thanks for your patience. You're 73 and good luck in Tampa.
I hear some SSTV in the background, so I'm going to move on from there. Can't hear what's on 236.
November 6 Papa, field day.
November 6 Papa.
60 field day, November 6 Papa, November 6 Papa.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Kilowatt India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Can you repeat your class and section? Roger, copy 1 Delta, November Tango X-ray. 1 Delta, November Tango X-ray. Class is 1 Delta, number 1 Delta. Section is North Texas, November Tango X-ray. QSL?
K0ECY. 60 field day, November 6 Papa, Norway 6 Papa.
All right, he was having trouble hearing me, but I'm hearing him clear. It's a big signal out to the right.
Can you give me your crossing section again? Roger, 3 Alpha, Mike Oscar.
Again, QRZ, no call sign. We are hunting for contacts on field day.
Anyone else?
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Okay, everyone stand by. Only the stations beginning with an Alpha. Alpha Charlie 5, Julia Mike, you're 7 Alpha, North Florida. Roger, 1 Delta, okay, 73, QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie 5 only. Roger, Tango X-ray, you're 7 Alpha, North Florida.
7 Alpha, North Florida.
QSL, we got it all, 73, it's QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Yeah, the Whiskey 4 Yankee, Whiskey 4 Yankee.
All right. I will give him one more chance.
Yeah, you're 7 Alpha, North Florida. We're 1 Alpha, Tennessee, over. Roger, 1 Alpha, Tennessee, QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Everyone stand by. The Kilo India 5.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Our call is Kilowatt 4 Fox Charlie, 7 Alpha, North Florida. QSL.
Roger, please copy 1 Delta, November Tango X-ray.
Thank you for North Texas, 73, QRZ.
I want to make sure that call sign was K4FC. I'm running 80 watts on an endfed antenna. We're running the FTDX10 today. I normally do field day on battery power, but I didn't feel like doing it today. I've got a Redodo 400 amp hour battery sitting right next to me that I could have used, but I didn't want to bother with the power. K4FC. Just those few contacts I have, the 5, they've gone straight west and straight east, it looks like. We got Phoenix over here. And we got Los Angeles. You can see that gray line starting to move in. 20 meters usually picks up for me when that gray line gets right next to me. All right, Kilo 4 Fox Charlie.
November Alpha Niner, November Alpha Niner. November Alpha 9, Tango Echo. Tango Echo.
Somebody said QRZ. Whiskey 8 Victor. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Alright, Whiskey 8 Victor is not hearing me, so I will move on. There's some signals down there in the noise, 258 or 260, 259. 274.
November, Oscar, 6 Mike, is that right? Okay, M0, 6 Mike, copy, 1 Delta Illinois, 1 CIL.
It's a humming noise coming in. Turn on the digital noise filter to turn it off.
Keep online, Alpha Juliet Charlie. Good evening. Copy 1 at Delta, Illinois.
Sounds like he's got his AC on.
1 Echo, Mike Oscar. 7 Trey, good luck. Whiskey 9, Whiskey, field day.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Okay, Whiskey 6, Sierra Quebec Charlie. Copy 1 at Delta, Illinois.
Jesus.
Delta, 1 Delta Orange, and 7 Trey, good luck. Again.
Gonna have to make a recording. I'm tired of saying my call sign already.
Alpha Bravo. Bravo 0, Delta X-ray, good evening. Copy 1 at Delta, Illinois, India Lima.
Gonna give you one more time. W9W.
Okay, the call is a Whiskey 9, a Whiskey, and it's 1 Delta, Illinois.
It's got a 5-9 signal though.
Your class in section again. In the Alpha, 7 3, good luck. Kilo Charlie something, Alpha something Delta again.
Sounds like he got the AC in the background and he's got some FT8 going somewhere.
The Kilo 6 again, Kilo 6. Kilo 6, Charlie Delta Whiskey, good evening. Copy 1 at Delta, Illinois.
I'm on 20 meters trying to make field day contacts.
Okay, 1 Delta, LAX, USL. 7 3, good luck. Whiskey 9, Whiskey.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Zero Lima Radio. Lima Radio again. Alpha Bravo 0 Lima Radio. Alpha Bravo 0 Lima Radio. Filming signal. Copy 1 Delta, Illinois.
1 Delta, Illinois.
Copy 1 Echo, Charlie Alpha.
Class is a home with the Delta, but it says museum.
Colorado. 7 3, good luck. You was just 20 over on that last transmission. Good luck. Yeah, you're about to stand 20 over to me too. 7 3, good luck. This is Whiskey 9, a Whiskey, field day.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
November 0, Papa Alpha Delta. Is that right?
Alright, he's not hearing me. So I will move on. I'm just looking at my waterfall looking for signals. There's the one that's kind of low. And there's somebody right above it. It's going to be crowded on the band, so you have to listen very close to see if you can get them. that's a duplicate. I've already talked to him.
Roger, are you 1 Delta altitude?
That's down at the bottom. That was my first one. 14303. You can see it right here.
One Delta, Georgia. One Delta.
Those are pretty weak down there. Alright, I've made 2 passes through 20 meters and picked up 5 contacts. Let's see if 15 meters is open for me here in Texas. 15 meters. What do we got? Kilo Papa 4, November Echo Tango, Puerto Rico. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. Copy. This is 2 Bravo Papa Romeo. This is 2 Bravo Papa Romeo.
Roger, Roger. Please copy 1 Delta November Tango X-ray. 73, and thank you. So Puerto Rico and on 15 meters. Again, I'm just looking at my waterfall to see if there's any signals out there. Now there's some stuff down below 275, but as a general, I can't talk below 275. So you got Kilo Papa 4, November Echo Tango calling CQ on 21.277. That's 15 meters. I hear a station in New York on 290, and there's a strong signal out to the right. I'm going to go see what that is and try to remember I was on 290. What's your call sign? I'll go ahead and get his class and section. And since I wasn't listening for the call sign that time, I didn't make note of it. foot pedal appears to be super sensitive. I got to keep my foot away from it.
I'm only a quarter mile from the Atlantic Ocean. I'm going down the beach here. I'm on the bay. I went in the ocean, but that quarter mile away in the bay is about 10 feet. So, you know what? It's very, very nice. Let me see. Thank you coming back. Good luck. November 2,
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Alright, he didn't catch me that time. We're on 15 meters looking for field day contacts. Zero 41. I've only been going about an hour now, and I'm picked up 3-6 contacts. Those are on 20 meters. And I'm pretty sure they don't do spotting on the field day thing. So you just have to scroll around and find the contacts. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. There's a delay as he writes something down. This station is in New York. He says he's close to the ocean there. I'm going to give him one more call. Alright, I'm going to try him one more time. As soon as he's done here. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. I heard another Kilo Papa 4 station. That's Puerto Rico. Alright, he's not hearing me, so I'm going to move on to the next one. A bunch of strong signals all came up at the same time. Sounds like he's on a half. Was a long call, sir. I think he said Whiskey Alpha 2 November something. Nope.
Very good. We got it. We are 1 Delta NLI. Good luck. Whiskey Alpha 2 Delta November India.
Delta November India.
November Oscar something again?
I didn't get the section though.
Okay, Norway Oscar Romeo, what's the beginning of the call?
You see on the waterfall, those signals are very close to each other.
November Oscar Romeo, we are 1 Delta NLI.
NLI.
QSL, good luck, 73. This is Whiskey Alpha 2 Delta November India.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
November 0, India Victor November, we are 1 Delta NLI. QSL, good luck, this is Whiskey Alpha 2 Delta November India.
I can't figure out where his signal is. It's a little bit off.
So Whiskey November, there are. Okay, very good. Eastern Washington, we are 1 Delta NLI. Good luck. That's right. This is Alpha 2 Delta November India.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo 0 United something.
Alright, he's not hearing me. That means he gets
Kilo 0 United.
one more chance.
1 Delta NLI. Okay, hold on 1 second. CO. I want to make sure I'm the call correct. It's Whiskey 0 Uniform Kilo. That's what it was. 210 United Kilowatt, and you said you were 2 Alpha, correct? Okay, 1 Delta. Boy, we messed that one up. Okay. We're 1 Delta NLI. Thanks for the correction. Good luck. Whiskey Alpha 2 Delta November India.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Whiskey 7 Sierra India Delta. We are 1 Delta NLI.
He's not hearing me, but I'll call him again.
India Delta. Very good. 73. Good luck. This is Whiskey Alpha 2 Delta November India.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
A lot of people call. Let me see if I can pull somebody out.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Okay, something ending in Bravo.
Alright, that one is not hearing me. So I'll move on. There's a signal right above it, but I'm not hearing it too well. So I'll move on. I don't hear the station calling CQ here.
Okay. That's WI. For that vehicle, Alpha Echo 9, Mike Yankee 3 Alpha Wisconsin. Echo Mike Alpha.
My meter's not moving, but he's loud and clear.
Whiskey 8, Quebec, Lima Yankee, that's correct?
Of course,
Whiskey 8, Quebec, Lima Yankee, copy 2 Alpha, Echo Mike Alpha, for K1 AFC, K1 Air Force Base.
he gave the call sign, but I wasn't listening, of course.
Thank you very much. Kilo India 5.
Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5, Romeo Kilo. Copy 2 Alpha. Back to Mike Alpha for K1 ASC.
Sounds like K1ASC.
Copy 110. Okay, copy in North Texas. Thank you very much. NTX, right? You're 1 Delta, correct? Okay. Oh, that was fast. So you're killing me. Oh, you know what it is? For the 1, I got that'll do it every time. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, Kilo Ray, 18 process. You pull them in.
It's not giving his call sign.
Copy 1 Delta, Mike India. Copy K1AFB. 2 Alpha, Echo Mike Alpha.
Sounds like K1ASC.
73.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Okay, say again. Okay, try it again. Yeah, punch it one time. Here is this. This is K1AFB.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Kilo, something 5, Yankee Yankee Tango.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Okay, could I get there 8 Kilo? I put it in 5, but that's not it. Kilo Yankee 5, right? Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Give me the prefix again.
Kilo India 5, Kilowatt India 5.
Okay, Kilowatt India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango, copy 2 Alpha, Echo Mike Alpha.
Roger, please copy 1 Delta, November Tango X-ray.
Copy that 1 Delta, November Tango, X-ray for Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Sorry about that, my fingers weren't working properly.
73, and thank you. Doesn't hurt to say thank you.
Whiskey 6, November Golf Oscar, is that correct?
Oops, where am I? Okay. Back on the waterfall.
Romeo, Quebec.
You don't usually hear traffic
Romeo Kilo, again.
this high on 15 meters.
Kilo India 5, Romeo Kilo, please copy. Kilo Romeo, Alpha, Ohio.
The Black Swamp Amateur Radio Club. You might be fading on me.
Oh boy, I do apologize. I missed your section. Negative. You dropped down, man. I'll give you that section one more time. There you are. Over 10. I appreciate it. Kilo India 5, Romeo Kilo 1 Delta, North Texas, 73. Romeo, Quebec.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Whiskey Victor Tango, again.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Is that Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango,
Roger, Roger, QSL.
Roger, we are 10 Alpha, Ohio, 10 Alpha, Oscar Hotel.
Roger, please copy 1 Delta, November Tango X-ray.
Roger, 1 Delta, North Texas, 73.
73.
Kilo 8, Bravo, Sierra Romeo, Quebec.
He said 10.
3 Bravo, 6 signal. Roger, 1 Delta, Sugar Charlie. Appreciate it, my friend. 73.
And make sure you said 10. He did 10 Alpha, Ohio. So I'll move on. There's a station right below him. I'm guessing on 397.
And like I say, I showed the youngsters and the
All right, I don't know what he's doing, but
Alpha. Thank you so much. This is Kilo 1 Bravo calling CQ. Sorry, come again? This is Kilo 1 Bravo calling CQ. Whiskey Bravo 5, go ahead.
we're on 15 meters looking for
1 Delta,
contacts.
5 Echo, New Hampshire, November Hotel.
I'm trying to get Kilo 1 Bravo
We are 5 Echo, 5 Echo, 5 Echo in
and
November
Vermont.
November Hotel, New Hampshire.
Well, the operator's from Vermont, but they're operating in New Hampshire.
Kilo 1 Bravo calling CQ, field day.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Alpha Quebec, Romeo station, go ahead. Got 1 Delta Whiskey.
Doesn't sound like he heard me that first time.
One more time. I think I got a little bit of a intercept. Kilo Fox 8, Alpha Quebec, Romeo, thank you so much. Please copy our 5 Echo November Hotel.
Means they've got 5 stations
We
there.
are Kilo 1 Bravo.
Kilo 1 Bravo.
73, thank you so much. This is Kilo 1 Bravo calling CQ field day.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
I got a 5 Whiskey station, go ahead.
Kilowatt India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Kilowatt India 5 Whiskey Tango, QSL.
Roger, roger.
Please copy our 5 Echo November Hotel.
Roger. Please copy 1 Delta, November Tango X-ray.
1 Delta November Tango X-ray, thank you so much for the have fun on that.
73.
73, this is Kilo 1 Bravo calling CQ field day.
All right, still on 15 meters. Something just popped up on 409. But it went away. I'm looking at the solid yellow line there in the middle. I don't know if I can't show it because it's covering my mouse here, but I'm looking at the solid yellow line in the middle, looking for any signal there. Alright, that's my first pass of 15 meters.
Bravo, Mike, November.
277.
Okay, thank you, 73.
That's the Puerto Rico station.
Sierra Alpha, 3 Delta, Whiskey, Mike Alpha.
Man, that one's loud too. 21,300. I didn't get anybody on 21,300 earlier.
Who are you responding to? I'm not sure. That's the Alpha.
I will come back to 21,3. 21,310.
What was that Whiskey Watch time? Okay, Kilo 4 7 Whiskey Yankee Golf 3 Copy, November 2, Yankee Yankee, 1 Charlie, November Lima, India, Yankee.
I think I tried him before, but I didn't get him.
I know you're 1 something Arizona. What's that 1 again, over? Where are you in Arizona, over? That's a 30 miles northwest. I don't know if there's a rumor one. I used to work on the 17 as a trail hunting guide out the Mexican border. I know that border ran real well. I don't always pick up.
Alright, I don't think I'm going to get much more on 15 meters. 21300 had something on it. I think they were trying to figure out who was calling who when I left.
Okay, there's another QSO going on up the frequency, I think. November 2, Kilo Tango Bravo, 73. Thanks, Fuel Base, Kilo 1 Charlie.
Kilo 1 Charlie.
Kilo 0 Lima Alpha Fox, 3 Delta, Whiskey 5 Alpha. Thanks, Fuel Base, Kilo 1 Charlie.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango, 3 Delta, Whiskey 5 Alpha.
Kilo 1 Charlie, copy 1 Delta, November Tango X-ray.
Thanks, Fuel Base, Kilo 1 Charlie.
Alright, there's apparently two stations on the same frequency, so I gave his call sign so that he would know that I was talking directly to him.
Romeo 3 Papa, 3 Delta,
294. That's still Puerto Rico on 277. What other bands we got? You can't use 17 and 12. So the next one would be 40 meters. It's a little early for 40 meters, but I'll give it a listen and see. 40, which is I'm looking at the manual tuner here. Georgia. There are stations on 40 meters right now. If I remember correctly, I'm not supposed to talk on 175 because it goes down to 172, which is outside. Here's another one. I'm hearing something there, but it's cutting out. I can't make out what he's saying there.
Whiskey 5 Alpha Whiskey Lima. Whiskey 5 Alpha Whiskey Lima. We are 4 Alpha North Texas. We are 4 Foxtrot North Texas. Okay, copy the 4 Foxtrot North Texas from Alan Wiley Lucas Amateur Radio Club. Good to work with you guys today. 73 and good luck.
Alright, he's 7183.5.
QRZ, Kilo November 5, Tango Radio, field day.
KN5TR.
CQ field day, Kilo November 5, Tango Radio.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. We are 4 Alpha, North Texas.
Roger, I am 1 Delta, North Texas.
Okay, I copy 1 Delta, North Texas. Good to work here today, 73.
73, and thank you.
Kilo November 5, Tango Radio, field day.
It says Springtown, Texas. But then it says Tarrant. That's over in the Fort Worth area. That's west of here. Alright, let's see if we can pick up some more of these. Whiskey 5, Lima Charlie Romeo. It says Ganado, Texas. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Roger, please copy 1 Delta November Tango X-ray.
I copy 1 Delta, North Texas, QSL.
Roger, roger.
Appreciate it, 73, good luck. QRZ, Kilo 5, Romeo, Kilo 1, Kilo.
Alright, I'm hearing Texas stations on 40 meters. You normally have to wait till late at night on 40 meters to hear anything, but I guess they're here for the contest. CQ Field Day. Alright, let's see if we can get some more. The waterfall is never this full on 40 meters. I am on 40 meters trying to make field day contacts. I've been through 20 meters and 15. And I'm on 40. Audio sounds good on this DX10. Sounds like they're rag chewing. Don't they know there's a contest going on? And I have to keep my head down because my waterfall is down here. That signal's just over 9 there.
You are 5'9", 3 Alpha. Kentucky and your 3 Alpha into KY. 8 Alpha North Texas. Roger, 8 Alpha North Texas. Thank you. Good luck. Whiskey 4 Kilo Juliet November Alpha.
What? Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Kilowatt India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Correction on the call sign. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. My class, it is 1 Delta November Tango X-ray. Roger, I am 1 Delta QSL.
Roger, North, 1 Delta, North Texas. Thank you.
All right, I had the call sign. I had 2 of the letters mixed up there. They're from Kentucky. Still see other signals there. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. All right, this is a station in Mississippi. It's about a 5.9. Signal sounds good. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Roger, roger. Please copy 1 Delta November Tango X-ray.
I got you. 1 Delta November Tango X-ray.
Roger, roger. 73, and thank you. George Duke. I used to be a singer. All right, I got to set myself a recording. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. 2 Foxtrot, South Texas. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Kilo 5, Romeo, Kilo Whiskey. That's correct, Kilo 5, Romeo, Kilo Whiskey. Kilo 5, Romeo, Kilo Whiskey. That's 5 2, Foxtrot, South Texas, over.
One more chance.
You're 8 Alpha, North Texas. 8 Alpha, North Texas. 8 Alpha, North Texas. Yes, sir. 362, that's 62. Here is Whiskey 5, Juliet Alpha, Sierra. Whiskey 5, Juliet Alpha, Sierra.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Whiskey 4, Juliet, try again.
Alright, that one's not hearing me. I am on 40 meters hunting for contacts in the field day contest. I've got about 14 so far. I'm on the FTDX10 with a Palomar Bullet endfed antenna. It's the one with the 71-foot cable. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. It says Dr. No MD in the chat says hello. Hello there. I'm just hunting around trying to make a few contacts. Whiskey Charlie 4 November Charlie was the call sign. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Was that Whiskey 4 come back? Whiskey 4, Uniform Charlie Juliet. 2 Alpha, November Charlie.
Yeah, I didn't start till just about an hour ago. I cut the yard this morning, and that means I don't do anything for the rest of the day because it takes so much out of me. But I'm going to do a little FT8 when it gets later, if 20 meters dies down. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Doesn't sound like he can hear me. I will give him one more try. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Alright. He is not hearing me. So I will move on. I'm up on the higher side of 40 meters. Alpha Charlie 5, Lima Charlie, Lake Conroe in Willis, Texas. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Roger that, probably Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. This is Alpha Charlie 5, Lima Charlie 2 Alpha, South Texas at Lake Conroe.
Roger that. Copy 1 Delta, November Tango X-ray, and my suffix is Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Roger, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Roger that. 73, and thank you. I assume he's correcting that in his log and he can't talk. What was I saying? We're on 40 meters. I'm at the upper 270 is pretty high. But I'm hearing a lot of Texas stations on 40 meters. $270. Looks like there's one more signal out to the right there. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Alright, there was no one there when I answered. Let's see if he comes back. Alright, he's not coming back, and 7,300 is the upper limit for 40 meters. That stuff out to the right there is some type of AM signal that comes in from overseas somewhere. It's loud and clear. It's like a +10 signal. But I'm going to make another pass on 40 meters. So we're back down at the lower end. Yeah, I passed, well, what did I do? I got my technicians in September of 2022, and I wasn't hearing anything for about a week or so. And I asked a few people online how do I get into 10 meters, and they said just wait until October. Apparently 10 meters is kind of seasonal. From like October, well, mid-October through March, 10 meters is pretty good. I can get DX and local US contacts. Any other time for me here in Texas, it appears to be hit and miss for 10 meters. And then as I was, I think it was like in April of 22 when the signal was dead and I couldn't make any contacts. I just started picking up CW, and I did Parks on the Air CW. I did just hunting. I would just look at their spot page and make CW contacts. And I started out at 10 words a minute. And then a couple of months later I moved up to 12, and then I moved up, and now I'm up to about 18, 19 words a minute. But things really do open up once you get to general, because you have more bands to deal with. Because 20 meters active almost year round, unless there's some type of solar storm or something going on. 7175. And I'm still not great at CW. I can send okay, but my copying's not that good. I can copy pretty good at 15 words a minute. If you get higher than 15 words a minute, I need some help. Someone calling CQ Field Day. Can't see that. Put that there. Now, if you talk to other people, they'll say they get 10 meters all year round. I'm here in North Texas. In North Texas, that's the way it is for me. I believe people far up north can get 10 meters year round. But not for me. It's just, even looking at my logs, I see that I don't have any 10 meter contacts other than October through March. Alright, I did not hear the call sign for this one. Yeah, I'm north of you. I'm up in Dallas County. I'm about a mile and a half outside the city limit here. I hear this guy calling. I didn't hear that guy's call sign. I don't feel like waiting for it. I think I'll switch over and do a little FT8. I've already got it set up, I believe. I have to remember to set my power back down to 40 watts here. And bring that over here. Take that down. I use Grid Tracker to do the logging for me. Grid Tracker will log it to QRZ, so I don't have to worry about manually uploading it. Where's that thing? That. Alright, odds up. Let's go 20 meters. Just turn that volume down. I don't need my headset here. Well, let's make sure I got that volume turned down all the way. I don't want it jamming in your ear. Alright, if you're operating in WSJTX, it has a mode for field day. You see how these people are calling CQFD, that's CQ field day. You have to go under, what is it? Under settings, and then advanced, click it on special operating activity. Over here, click it on field day, and you put in your exchange here. Mine is 1D, 1 home commercial power, and then my, what do you call it? The section, the ARRL section. I'm in North Texas, so it's NTX, so I click that there. Then you click in the box where it says, I don't need that there. Down here where it's sending CQ, and you put the FD in front of there. And then you're all set to go. Even if you're not really uploading your logs, you could still do that just to make the contacts. And I usually get the Arizona stations. This one here is SWR is too high. It's because I didn't change it. I'm running my manual tuner today, so I have to click a button here. And I looked right here and saw my SWR was high. So we're going to try this again when it comes back. There it is. NL7D. Now you can see my SWR is less than 1.5 over here. But with this I can also see my ALC right here, which you want to keep low as well. So the NL7D did respond to me 2 times. I'll give him one more chance and I will let it go. And what you have to do is combine your contacts from your WSJTX with whatever else you're logging with. I'm logging with Hamrs here, and I would just export the log in Hamrs and then combine combine the log from WSJTX with that. And I believe the ARRL wants this Cabrillo format, which is an older format, and Hamrs will export to that format for me. So I don't really have to do anything, just get my logs together. Let's see what we got here. You can see it's pretty busy on 20 meter FT8 signals all across the band here. I'm trying to get right here in this little empty section so I can do my transmitting and receiving. Alright, no response 2 times there. So I'm going to call CQ. I usually call CQ on even though you don't have to. You can call CQ odd or even, whatever you choose. And of course I'm not getting a response yet. the little grid tracker map here kind of shows me where the signals are going and where the hot spots are. And I'm hearing stuff east and west, which is good. But my hot spots are apparently Southern California over here. What's that? Arizona. California and Arizona over here. And this one is Georgia, Alabama/Georgia. But I can always go over to PSK Reporter and see where my signal's going. You can see how it's going east and west, and now it's getting over into Europe here. So that's pretty good. That means the propagation for 20 meters is doing pretty good. I may be able to make some DX contacts later on. Although no one's answering my CQ. Alright, so I sent out 5 CQs and didn't get an answer. So I will try to reach some of these guys. They're calling CQ. Now this one's calling CQ pota. So since they're calling CQ pota, they're probably not set up for the field day. So I'm not going to get the section number if I make that contact. I don't really do a lot of FT8, but I use it just to look at the propagation to see where my signal's going. And I'm getting no answer on 20 meters. Oh, there is an answer. That Arizona station. You can see here it puts in the exchange sent and the exchange received, and it adds that to the log. There's some fields in there in the log that that are expected. They're not normally there with WSJTX, but when you put it in that mode, it adds those fields to the log for you. And you can see right here in the center itself, it says field day. That lets you know you're in that mode. So I really just wanted to pop up some FT8 just to see what my propagation was looking like. And it was looking pretty good on the PSK reporter here. It's getting over into Europe here. Yeah, I think most of the new hams start out with FT8 because you don't have to talk to anybody and you don't have to worry about making mistakes. The computer does everything for you. You just have to get it set up properly. He's not answering, so I stopped sending. And I'm usually looking at this dB column, looking for the best signal here, because you have a better chance of making a contact with them. Like here comes another set right now. Oh, there's only one of them. Well, there's 2 of them. I want that 2. That positive 2 is better than the negative 5 dB, so I want to try that one. Well, he just said CQ. If they're just saying CQ, they're not going to send me the section. And I'm not going to bother to go look it up either, so I'll just stop that contact. Alright, we got some field days here. The -2 was the best, the lowest one. You want 0 and above on the dB. Well, there's 113. I already got that one. I can usually get Arizona and Tennessee pretty good. I get strong signals coming out of there. But you get to play around with all these digital modes using WSJTX and FLDIGI. I'm going to see if anyone's doing FT4 though for field day. Let me see if this one's going to respond. K0TSA. I can get rid of that camera. Alright, he didn't respond, so I'm going to switch to FT4. Where's the thing? Alright, it's right here. Just click the button and it switches the mode for you. And FT4 sends every 7 point something seconds instead of every 15 seconds. There's one right there with a 24 dB signal, so I want to see if I can make that contact. N9 GMT from Wisconsin is not hearing me though. It didn't respond the first time. Just because I can hear them at 24 doesn't mean that he's hearing me at 24. And he's responding to someone else, N7UEH. So I'll try another one here. Both of these had an 8 dB signal. You can see the counter down here. It's going every 7.5 seconds. And again, FT8 is not my main mode, so FT8, FT4. Digital modes aren't my main thing. I normally do sideband and CW. Whenever I get into digital modes, there's always something that goes wrong with the computer or something. Something doesn't work. This last time I was doing RTTY on Thursday night with FLDIGI, and it wasn't transmitting for some reason. And I figured out why it wasn't transmitting. It's just always something with the digital modes in me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I logged that last contact from N9 GMT. N9 GMT. No, it did not. So you have to hit log QSO here. And I sent a 1D November Tango X-ray. Sent the 1E 1D. Sometimes WSJTX doesn't get the complete transmission and you don't log it, so you have to do it manually from time to time. K8UU is listed there. Alright, here we go. Let's do this 9 signal out of North Carolina. Alright, WB4 MSG is sending CQ. I'm responding. Let's see if he hears me. Alright, he's not hearing me. Although I first heard him at 9 dB, is not hearing my signal. Here's another one. There we go. I hit OK. It's got everything there, 40 watts. So WB4 MSG did respond, and I sent him a RR73. So since FT4 is much faster, you have to keep your eye on the screen here. N9 POL's got a plus 23 dB. That's a strong signal right there. Alright, I've responded to him twice. No response. So I've disabled transmitting, but if he responds, I'll respond to him. Okay, there's no response. That's another one where I can hear them pretty strong, but they can't hear me. Oops, not that one. All right. And this is, what is this? This is Grid Tracker. And Grid Tracker is talking to WSJTX to do FT8. I use it mainly because it will send the log for the contacts to qrz.com, and I don't have to do them myself, basically. K8BSR, didn't I talk to you before? Alright, give me one more contact on FT4. W1EE, there's one that's a 15. But they were almost done. K4PAR in Georgia. Alright, I'm going to try that one again in Georgia, see if they come back. Doesn't look like they are. Alright, so I will stop sending there. There he is responding. I'm replying, and it logged it correctly this time. And he sent a 73, which says he's done. Let's switch back to FT8. Let's go 15 meters. Get rid of that stuff. 15 meters, I gotta go to A6.5. I gotta adjust my manual tuner here. I want to see if we can do a little FT8 on 15 meters. SWR is good, ALC is low, which is good. And the power is at 40 watts where I have it set. So those all look good. What is it? 15 meters wasn't looking good for the last couple of days, but today it looks okay for some reason. Alright, I responded twice to this one. It didn't do anything. That's in Mexico. So I'm going to do the next one I can find, or I'm going to call CQ. I thought I talked to K8BSR. Let's see. K8BSR. Yeah, there's K8BSR. I talked to him on 15 meters. And they're 10A, so there's 10 stations. So they're probably working multiple bands in multiple modes. Alright, there they are, 10A. 10 being 10 stations. So that's probably someone's club or something like that. Now I am in the Dallas area, Dallas Amateur Radio Club and the Irving Amateur Radio Club. But it's too hot for me to go outside right now. Well, today it was too hot. I refuse to go out in this heat. I can go out early morning till about noon. After that, I have to be in the house. It's not hot, it's humid. Alright, so no response there. Another Puerto Rico station and a Iowa station calling CQ. Think I missed both of them. Let's try you in Georgia. Not seeing much on 15 meters. Probably because I'm sending in this group of noise right here. So I'm going to move into this clear spot right here, right click. Where's the thing? It's not taking my right click. There we go. Okay. Right click so that the red little thing there comes over here to this clear space. And we can call CQ there. So we're calling CQ on 15 meters, field day, FT8. Again, I'm not trying to make a bunch of contacts, I'm just trying to make some using different modes. Might even do a little CW here. But for CW, when they do these contests, they go up to 30 words a minute, so I use FLDIGI. It has a CW decoder on it, and it kind of works half times. So I can mostly make out what I need to get for the exchange. There's a VK station there. VK being Australia at -13. I'm going to see if I can get that VK station. And while I'm doing this, and keep my eye on this meter screen right here, because it shows me my SWR, my ALC. I want to make sure the ALC stays as low as possible. And I'm running 40 watts for FT8. Some people run max power on FT8. They run 100 watts, 200 watts, but I don't really think you need it. I've gone 30 watts with FT8 doing DX over to France and Italy. So you don't really need a lot of power for FT8. And that's my opinion. That's not the way it's supposed to be. It's my opinion only. No response from the Australia station, so I moved to New York. New York has an 8 dB signal, so we'll give it a try. Alright, I'll give you one more chance, dude. One more chance. Then I'll pop up a little CW just to see if I can keep up with these 30 words a minute guys. Normally what I do is I find a good signal on CW and I just sit there and I listen and I make sure I can copy their call sign and I listen to them make a few contacts and I copy the section in the class before I make the actual contact. So I usually have all the information I need before I start sending with CW. Alright, this guy's not responding. So let's close WSJTX. How many contacts did we get there? How do you see that? You go here, you go here. I had 2 that were earlier. Let's figure out which ones those were. Okay, I had 3 that were earlier. So I made 8 contacts. Oh, wait a minute. 1824, 208. I started right here with Arizona. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made 6 contacts on FT8 and FT4. I want to close WSJTX. I want to close Grid Tracker. Get Hamrs back up here. Like that. What's that other thing? FLDIGI, which will decode for me. I have to set my mode to CW. I have to put my headset on so that I can hear. We're going to see if we can pick up some of these we're going to see if we can pick up some of these field day CW stations. I thought I set that CW. I did. CW, but I'm in data mode. So let's go back to 20 meters. Let's set ourselves for CW. Let's turn our radio back on here. And you can see all the signals on the band there. All those signals on the band there, those are all CW contest signals. Alright, let's see if we can find one. Gotta turn my volume up. Monitor levels on 14, 18 words a minute. Break-in is on right now. Now this signal is going slow, so I can decode it. I can't make out what they're sending though. Sounds like I'm hearing one side but not the other side. You can see in the lower left hand corner here they're sending at 15 words a minute. They're in Arizona. There's the exchange, 1D Arizona. Alright, here we go. NA7SS. So I want to turn my speed down to match theirs to 15 words a minute. And I can listen for their exchange. I guess I could practice while I'm waiting. Turn my break-in off. I thought I heard two dits there. Here's the CQ. Sent my call sign at 15 words a minute. Alright, he's talking to someone else, so. Got too much noise in there. Here's another CQ. I'm not hearing the other side, but I'm hearing the person calling CQ. Now that call sign is out of Washington. So I may have the wrong class and section here. They're still trying to get the call sign of the other person calling them. So I've got their call, I don't have their class and section. Again, I'm only hearing one side of this. It's taking too long. We got all these other signals down here on the waterfall. But I'm trying this one because it's at 15 words a minute and I can decode it. Most likely. They're still trying to get the call sign. If it takes this long to get the call sign, how long is it going to take for the exchange to go through? I tell you what, I'm going to move on. I'm tired of waiting. I'm going to get back at 18 words a minute and find another signal. Here's one of those fast signals at 25 words a minute. But you see here it decodes it. K6NV 3ABC. Alright, it was a strong signal. Alright, so I've got the call, I've got the class, and I've got their section. Now I'm waiting for them to send another CQ. I'm here. I'm hearing their section, but I'm not hearing the class. And they're going at 30 words a minute. I'm going to come in at 18 words a minute. I haven't heard a CQ. Alright, the signal's fading on this one. I might be hearing VE7SAR, which is here. Alright, I am hearing a different, what do you call it? I am hearing a different call sign. I'm hearing VE7SAR. They're 3ABC. Alright, so I have the call sign and I have the exchange. Now I just need a time where I can jump in here. He's not calling CQ, so when he says thank you at the end, and of course there's no guarantee that he can hear me. VE7SAR is another CQ. Alright. There's a response. And I sent them the exchange. Alright, I had to resend the exchange for him. I didn't get it the first time. But the signal was fading and they weren't calling CQ. But before I even made the, before I sent any type of signal, I got the call sign, the class, and the section. So then I can just move on to the other one. And you can see this decoding isn't exactly perfect. If I have a good signal, it'll decode and it looks a lot better. But if I have a weak signal like this, where it's going up and down, it doesn't decode everything. So you have to sit and listen a few times. See, that one's outside of the bar there. Alright, here's one, CQ Field Day. Ugh. It tried to decode it, it kind of screwed it up. I have to get a really good signal for it to decode. Now there is a decoder on the radio. I haven't tried it too much, but the thing about the decoder on the radio is it has to be set to the exact speed of the CW. So it's around 29. It seems to be doing a little bit better. Alright, there's the CQ. Alright, it looks like that is K5W. KK5W. They might be 3A South Texas. We'll listen and see if we can pick up the section here. And I have to remember before I start sending to set my CW speed back down on the radio. Alright, that says 28 words a minute now. Ah, I lost it. Hit the wrong button. Darn it. I hit the wrong button there. See if I can go back and find them. That is a different signal, but it's at 25 words a minute. See how that one decodes the strong signal. Alright, here's a CQ. Alright, it's not decoding that well. It's at 24. WA8KAN. All right. WA8KAN. So we got the call sign, we need the exchange. And remember, my sending is better than my receiving. That's why I'm listening, trying to get the information before I actually send something. And I forgot to change my speed again. Alright, that one's not here to me. I will move on. Just looking at the waterfall, trying to pick up a signal. What's that thing called? It sounds like multiple signals there on that one. Alright, I'm going to keep looking for CW signals here until I get something strong. WIACB. Alright, might be W4CB. And I didn't get the exchange, so I'm going to stop my timer here. I believe it's something in Maryland. It might be 2DVA here. Here's a response. Alright, 2DVA, I heard it that time. Well, it might be 1DVA. So we have to listen for another contact here. Alright, it was 1DVA. Alright, we'll save that and turn our clock back on. Alright, so I'm on 20 meters CW. I've got FLDIGI doing decoding for the CW. You can see that the decoding for CW is not perfect, but I can make it out. You see that 1dVA, that's the exchange that we're looking for. And then I saw the call sign here, W4CB. So I'm listening to see if I can hear it in decoding, and I'm also watching the screen to see if the screen can decode it. Alright, so we're gonna find some more. Looking at our waterfall. I don't know why my thing's not showing up here. Signal's not showing up there. Now there's a clear signal from W0CPH. They were. Alright, they didn't copy the section, so I resent it. And they were 5A Wyoming. And again, I'm logging with Hamrs. Hamrs has a template for field day, which will strip out all that other stuff that you don't need. All you need is their call, their class, and their section. And we've got options here for comments. You can see it took out the boxes for the signal report, because you don't need a signal report in this contest. Alright, lots of signals here. I'm trying to get this yellow line, which represents the signal, right here in the middle here. So I keep adjusting the frequency here to see if I can get a better decode. Like that 4A LAX just decoded pretty good. Alright, we got K6AA. Alright, they're 4A LAX. So I'm I'm decoding in my head and I'm looking at the screen and say, yeah, that was a K, that was a 6, that was an A. I'll put it at 19 words a minute. So I've got the call and I've got the exchange, but the signal's fading on me, or I've got it turned down too low. K6AA is 4A LAX. Here we go. We sent a Y. You sent WWT question mark. He said, thank you, dit, and he's gone on to the next one. All right, so we've done sideband, we've done FT8, we've done FT4, and we've done CW. I don't think there's any other modes left we can do. There's a lot of different ways you can make contacts here. You could do all sideband, you could do all FT8, whatever makes you comfortable. Just give it a try. I do want to try one more CW. Oh, these are strong signals, but they're not decoding too good. And I didn't see the class or section. W7MD possibly. They are out of Arizona. Could be 1A. Oh, I didn't know it was that late. That's all I'm going to do for field day right now. I may come back tomorrow morning and do a few. I always check before I go. I would check 20 meters. No, I'll check 6 meters. Not that. That. I'll check 6 meters and see if I hear anything. They'll let me know there's a 6 meter opening. Don't hear anything. It says A9.5. So I probably don't have 6 meters. Check. I'll check 20 meters before I go. Upper sideband. Oh, I got you at 8, that's why. Listen to the FTDX10. That's with no noise reduction. And that's with the noise reduction on. Says whiskey, 1 mic. Signal's fading though. Kilo India 5, whiskey, whiskey tango. Kilo India 5, whiskey, whiskey tango. Negative, negative. Kilo India 5, whiskey, whiskey tango. Roger, copy 1 Delta, November Tango X-ray. Now I heard the 3A, I didn't hear the other end of it. Three alpha what? Gonna pause the timer. I didn't hear his section. Is he saying Maine? I'm gonna give him a listen and see. I didn't get his section. Here we go. Alright. He did say Maine. Mike Echo. Alright. Let's see if there's any strong signals out here that I don't have to struggle to listen for. That was a strong signal, but it's not the person calling CQ though.
Roger. I thought I heard you talking to somebody else. We are 2 Foxtrot November Mike. 2 Foxtrot November Mike.
That is New Mexico.
I'm sorry. Alpha Northwest. QSL, could you repeat your call sign one more time for me, please?
Kilo Fox Charlie. Kilowatt 4 Foxtrot Charlie. I've already talked to him. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do for right now. I will be back in the morning, most likely, trying to make some more contacts. 73 guys, and thanks for watching.